Started as a casual selfie session in my dimly lit room, the kind of thing I did to unwind after work. But that evening, my phone's front camera captured something unsettling. Amidst the usual clutter behind me, an unfamiliar shadow lurked, just barely discernible. It had a form, too distinct to be a trick of the light, too vague to belong to anything real. At first, I laughed it off, blaming it on poor lighting or a glitch, but a creeping unease settled in my bones. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of an encounter that would unravel my grasp on reality. Curiosity, or perhaps a deeper dread, got the better of me. Over the following days, I snapped more photos, each one revealing the same shadow lingering just out of reach. It was never in the same place twice, which only heightened my suspicion. I took my phone to a friend who was savvy with tech, hoping they'd offer a rational explanation. But even they were at a loss, suggesting a factory reset. Before doing that, I decided to experiment a little. I started taking photos in different parts of my apartment, and that's when I noticed a pattern. This shadow seemed to be moving, following me, always just a step behind. The unease turned into obsession. I spent hours analyzing every photo, trying to discern if the shadow had any recognizable features. One night, while scrolling through the images, I noticed something I hadn't before: reflections. Beyond the shadow, in the reflective surfaces within the images, was the suggestion of eyes staring back at me, eyes that seemed to know they were being watched. I felt a chill run down my spine. I hadn't been alone in those photos, something had been watching me, observing me with an intent I couldn't fathom. Desperation drove me to confront whatever was happening. I set my phone to record video, hoping to capture definitive evidence. As I stood in front of the camera, I felt a presence growing, an oppressive weight filling the room. The air turned icy, and the lights flickered ominously. My phone screen went black for a moment, and when it came back on, the shadow was no longer behind me, it was beside me, an indistinct form, its eyes glaring into mine. My phone crashed, and when I tried to turn it back on, it was dead. I realized then that whatever lurked in the corners of perception had stepped into my world, and I was utterly powerless to stop it.